Hello everyone, my name is Samir and I'm a student in Soran University, English department. Today I'll be your teacher for the beginning or the basic of English language. So English language is a rich language basically. It's very rich in its vocabulary, of course. However, we can see that many words in the past that has been used is not used today. So English also, it's a universal language. You know what I mean by universal? It means it is used in every single country. Like, name me a country that doesn't use English, to be honest. Most countries, they use English. Every country, if I can say. So, first of all, before going into the lesson, today I want to ask you guys a question in general. What do you do on your weekends? Or what do you do during your weekends? Everyone has their own weekend, right? So I'd like to know, what do you do during your weekends? For example, during my weekends, I like to read books, especially fiction books, because it's more interesting than other books. You know, like, to be honest, I don't really like academic books because they can get boring sometimes, but everyone has their own opinion. To me, fiction books, especially novels, they're my favorite. I also like to hang out with my friends, because what is better than hanging out with your friends, right? It's nice. You will change your mood. You'll change the atmosphere. Your mind will be opened. A long week of studying. Now just take a rest. Like, go out, play games, take a nice walk with your friends. Yeah, go to a cafe, drink coffee, talk nice. It's really nice. So yeah, that's what I usually do during my weekends. And also, most times I spend time with my family. We watch a movie together, or we go to my relative place and we hang out. It's nice. So I like my weekends. Now, in getting introduced to the lesson today is our first lesson. Our first lesson is going to be about talking. Talking, it's basically, what do I mean about talking? What do we do when we meet someone new? For example, if I'm going to America, I need to learn English to talk with someone. So this is going to be extremely brief introduction to talking. So let's get started. So we have our greetings and we have our informal way and our formal way. I won't talk about this too much because I think we do know what do we mean about informal and formal. So the informal way, which is used the most, like basically 90% of the time we use the informal way. Hello, hey, hi. These are the same meaning, but they're used in different ways. For example, hello is used when you meet someone that is not your friend, but you know this guy or this woman or this girl, right? You know them, but you don't want to interact with them too much. So you just say hello. How's it going? So yeah. Hey is when you have a friend. For example, my friend. Hey, bro, let's go out, right? So we use hey when we see a friend. Also hi. Hi mainly is used when you know someone and is your friend, but not your close friend. So yeah. And also, most time, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when a female and a male, they talk with each other, they use this term a lot. Hi. When they first greet each other. So greetings is basically the opening of your conversation. So this is the informal way. Now we also have our formal way. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is the most formal way that I can possibly get you for greetings. Now, I don't want to go deep into the formal ways. This simple, basic for beginners. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening is basically the most formal way of greeting someone. So that should cover greetings, and of course there are many more, as I said. However, these are used the most. So making small talk. For example, after you guys greeted each other, now you just want to start the talk. like you meet your friend, and you want to start a talk, right? You just want to start a talk so it can get nice and you can talk nice. So what do we say? First of all, we say hello, or maybe your friend, hey, how are you? Right? This is the most neutral form of way of talking. How are you? Then you say, I'm fine, thank you, right? So how are you is a neutral way, is a universal way of speaking. Or we have formal way, for example, how are things? You know, like you have a friend but you haven't seen him in a long time, and you want to know how he is. For example, with his job, with his family, anything. You say, how are things? Is it good or bad? You know, because you didn't meet him in a long time. So it's good to ask this question. And what's up? What's up is the most informal way of speaking, but it is used a lot. This term is used a lot in the English language, especially when there's two close friends. Okay, so there is many more, but these are used the most. Okay, these three terms are used the most than the others, but we do have super formal ways, which we shouldn't know because we're studying the basic English. So yeah, I like the first one. I use the first one a lot, to be honest. But the second one, I use it with my friends. And what's up? I don't know. I don't use it that much, but it does pop up to my brain sometimes. Asking for clarification. Sometimes when they say how, like when you ask them how are you, they may answer it in a way that you don't understand, right? So you will say, hey, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you please repeat that? Yeah, right? So this is for clarification too. Basically, what do I mean about asking for clarification? I mean that may you provide more information, because you don't understand what he meant. You don't understand the term that he used. So this is a way to ask for clarification. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you please repeat that? Okay. Using small talks to end a conversation. For example, you have a friend that you don't like. Well, I mean, he's a friend, but he's annoying, right? Like he talks a lot, and you don't want this to happen. So you try to end the talk, so it doesn't go from a small talk to a big talk, right? Because it's annoying. Sometimes they talk about every single detail of their life. So these two terms are used the most. Have a good day or catch you later, especially the second one, catch you later, right? For example, he may start with the conversation and you say, yeah, hey, bro, I don't have time now, I'll catch you later, right? So these are the two terms that are used a lot during ending a conversation. Okay. Now, saying goodbye. Goodbye, we have to find a way to say goodbye, right? Sometimes you like the conversation, but you have to end the conversation. So, what do we use? Goodbye. For goodbye, we say, maybe it's night. We say good night, right? Good night. Good night is used a lot during the night. But this is mainly for the night. Like when it's night or late night, we say good night. However, this is used the most. This is also universal. Bye, like, you know, just small, not too rough. Bye, or maybe I'll see you later. I'll see you later is for this one. Yeah, using small talks to end the conversation. However, bye is used the most. Okay, guys. So this may cover up like my lesson today, talking. So small talking, you know, not too much. So yeah, I hope I gave you a good information about this basic English lesson, and thank you for listening.